Alright, it's a beautiful sunny spring day in central Iowa, and today I figured I'd make a little video of how to hook up and use just a standard timing light. I'm trying to make it real simple. Alright, first things first here, hooking up the timing light itself. You're going to have a positive and negative lead, and you'll just hook that onto your battery accordingly. You want to route your wires to your timing light to keep them away from anything that's hot, like headers. Keep them out of the fan and out of the belt. So we see here I have them running back behind my Ford distributor here, and you're also going to have your little magnetic pickup attachment here, and you want to hook this to the #1 cylinder spark plug wire. So on the Ford, that's the front passenger wire, so we're hooked into that. Alright, the next thing is we want to unhook our vacuum advance canister, and we're doing this because when we check and set our timing, we want to check and set the mechanical timing, and we really don't worry about the vacuum advance. So in this case, we'll trace the line back, and we'll go ahead and remove our vacuum advance line. It's fine if you leave this end open. You know, the canister runs off vacuum, so it's not going to hurt it to leave this to open air, but you want to cap your vacuum port, and these nylon plugs from O'Reilly's are really good. They don't wear out and crack. But anyway, I'm going to get this capped off here and move right along. Alright, once you have all this hooked up, you're just about ready to go ahead and check and set your ignition timing. A few things really quick. You want to make sure your engine's warmed up enough that it's fully off the choke cycle. So you want to have a more regular idle RPM. And then you're going to want to loosen the distributor hold down nut ever so slightly, that there's some drag, and you can move the distributor, but you don't want it just flopping in the breeze. So just have a little bit of drag on that so you can adjust your timing if need be. So you don't want to be in there doing that where you can get your fingers caught in the fan, because I know from experience that that's a pretty bad scenario. So anyway, we'll go ahead and crank her up and get to checking our timing. Alright, we got our truck running here and it's getting warmed up. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for our initial timing and then check our total timing. So basically our initial timing is just at the engine's idle, and by pointing our timing light down here at the harmonic balancer, your harmonic balancer should have graduations on it where you can see how many degrees of timing that your distributor is advanced, your ignition is advanced. Now I'll show you really quick here how to measure this out and make your own timing tape. But most distributors will have some timing marks to this degree. Now, what total timing is when we start holding the engine, when we hold the engine at a higher RPM, eventually as we increase the RPM, the ignition timing will stop advancing. And as you open that throttle and hold the timing light on the balancer, you're going to see more degrees of timing be pulled in. So once your timing stops advancing, that's your total timing. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Not too much that goes into using a timing light and checking and setting your ignition timing. Once you're done, you want to get everything all buttoned back up. Namely, you want to retighten your distributor hold down nut and rehook in your vacuum advance canister. But pretty much from there you should be good to go. So overall, that's how you use a timing light, and depending on your engine setup and stuff of that nature, it's going to determine how much initial and total timing you run, and what springs you use for how rapid that timing comes in. But that's pretty variable on quite a few components of your engine and your vehicle.